Good day po, fellow students in criminology. Today I will discuss the concept of the term criminal, and we will try to understand when can we consider a person criminal. Well, in criminology, we learn that the moment a person committed any antisocial act or any acts or violation or omission in violation of our penal law, he is already considered criminal, and that is in criminological sense. But legally speaking, it is not. A person can only be considered criminal if he has been found guilty of the crime charge filed against him upon observance the so-called due process of law. Now we will premise our discussion in this topic by having a review of the Philippine Criminal Justice System. But first, let us define what is CJS or Criminal Justice System. Criminal Justice System is the machinery of the state or government which enforces the law or rule of conduct necessary for the protection of life, liberty or property, and maintenance of peace and order. Simply put, the CJS is the machinery of the state responsible for the apprehension, prosecution, conviction, rehabilitation, and reintegration of person who committed any acts or violation in violation of our penal law. And now, we also learned that there are 5 pillars of the Philippine Criminal Justice System. We have the law enforcement, the prosecution, court, correction, and the community. These 5 were also called components of the Philippine Criminal Justice System. We will make use of this component to illustrate to you and to trace out the evolution of the term criminal. I have here a simple illustration for us to understand the term criminal. Okay, when a crime was committed, the law enforcement agencies responsible in the investigation of crimes will first have their person or persons of interest. And after conducting deep and thorough investigation, they will identify suspect or suspects. So, mga taong pinaghihinalaan. Now, under the conduct of a thorough case build-up, they will file a complaint against these suspects. This complaint is a sworn written statement as being defined. It's a sworn written statement charging a person with an offense subscribed by the offended party, the victim, any peace officer, or any other officer charged with the enforcement of the law violated. So, that complaint will be filed at the prosecutor's office. Okay? And that suspect will now become respondent. The prosecution pillar is responsible for the determination of the so-called probable cause. We will talk probable cause in our next lecture videos. But the probable cause will be conducted via 2 means or via 2 ways. By means of preliminary investigation, if that complaint is being filed via regular filing, or via inquest proceeding, as we have discussed, if the suspect was caught in flagrante, or via hot pursuit. But the purpose of these two is to determine probable cause. If there exists probable cause or may dahilan ba para kasuhan yung suspect ay yung respondent dito, the prosecutor will file a so-called information in court. And that information is an accusation in writing charging a person with an offense subscribed by the prosecutor and filed with the court. So, after filing that information with the court, that respondent will now become an accused. The court will conduct trial from arraignment up to judgment. And that accused is either be acquitted, the case filed against him will be dismissed, or if he is found guilty by proof of guilt beyond reasonable doubt, he will be convicted. Okay. If he will be convicted, he will be referred to the correction pillar. This correction pillar is the rehabilitative arm of the criminal justice system. He will now be called a convicted offender. Under this pillar, he will serve his penalty or his sentence. And after serving his sentence, he will be reintegrated to the community and he will be called ex-convict. So, to summarize, from suspect to respondent to accused to convicted offender and to ex-convict. That's the time that a person can be called criminal. Ngayon, criminal ka ba? O naging suspect ka lang? O naging respondent ka lang? O naging akusado ka lang? Pero hindi ka naman na-convict. So that's it. Thank you. Please like and share.